Hello, yogis. Welcome to your 30-minute yoga practice. This practice is all levels. Today, we're going to work on a lot of twist and some length in the low spine and upper spine. So some light back bends to get a lot of blood and love flowing through the body. So before we start our practice today, I like to say set an intention for your movement. What is it you want to gain? And then we're going to reach towards that. Maybe it's just to be here. Thank you for being present. We're going to start on our knees in the center or the top of our mat. You choose. Squeezing the legs together. We call this hero's pose. So have a seat with the hips onto the heels if that's accessible for you. If you have a block or a prop, you can easily sit it between the feet and it'll give you a nice little seat. From here, place the palms down on the thighs. Close the eyes. Roll the shoulders back and present the chest. And start to consciously breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Couple of rounds of breath here. Start to visualize that intention that you just set. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, allow the eyes to open. Reach the palms up towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you are, and add a slight back bend. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, reach, slight back bend. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the palms by the hips. Right palm specifically. And have a slight lean over to the right side, lifting out of both sides of the body. Left palm reaches towards the sky, bicep by the ear. And take a deep inhale and press the mat away and find extension on both sides of the body. Inhale, pass through the center and switch. Left hand down, right hand by the ear. Exhale, extension on both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. We have our first little twist. Right hand reaches around for the left hip. Left hand at the right shoulder. So inhale, the spine gets long. On the exhale, can you twist a little more? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Left hand reaches for the right hip. Right hand goes across the left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Can we get into that twist a little more? Each inhale, the spine gets long. Each exhale, you twist a little more. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. If you're at the center of your mat, perfect. If not, readjust your body to where you're at the center of your mat. And on the inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, fold forward, but keep reaching forward until your fingertips touch the mat. And then let the belly rest on the thighs and continue to walk the fingertips towards the back of the mat or top of the mat. Lower the forehead in between the shoulders, but hover the hands, so find that space. And then pull the shoulders down your back. Thighs are still close, so you're still in that hero's pose. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. Each exhale, can you fold over a little more, getting the thighs and belly to meet? Maybe even someday take your forehead to your mat. Inhale, walk the hands to the center. Exhale, walk them over to the left side, actively pulling the right hip back. With each inhale, the spine gets long. Each exhale, lower the forehead towards the mat, belly on the thighs. Actively pulling the right hip back. Breathing into each stretch. Anytime it feels challenging, take that exhale. Calm your breath. Inhale, walk back to the center. Shift it forward to hands and knees, but keep the hands tented, so keep the palms lifted. Tops of the feet are down into the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, arch the hips up towards the sky. So it's like you're pulling the chest through and lifting the butt. Exhale, hands stay tented, knees stay close. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, pull the chest through. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to that neutral position, palms down. Separate the knees so they're as wide as the hips. Tuck the toes. Sit the hips towards the heels on an inhale, stretching and flexing through the toes. Exhale, shift it forward. Pull the chest through. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Come back to the hands and knees, nice and neutral. And do some figure 8s with the hips. So it's like you're rolling in a circle in one direction. You'll do 10 in one direction and then 10 in the other. And as you roll the hips, try to breathe as natural as possible. Once you finish those 10, you reverse. Come back to that neutral position. Getting a little more into this back bend. We're coming into a puppy pose. So tent the hands and walk the fingertips. Walk them away from the mat as you start to lower your chest towards the mat, lifting the hips high. The goal is to get the chest and chin on the mat. So each inhale, the spine gets long. Each exhale, lower the chest and chin closer. If you don't touch, it's not the end of the world. But if you can get this full puppy pose, chest and chin on the mat, start to wag the tail from left to right. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Going into our classic cat-cow, spinal flexion and extension. Tuck the toes. Inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze, pull the chest through. Exhale, flip over the tops of the feet, around the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. Reach the right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Bend the left leg, and if you can, circle the right hand around and grasp the left foot. And open up the right shoulder. So pull the shoulder back, open up the chest. That's your exhale. Find a little twist here. Release the foot, Reach the arm forward, lower the right hand down, tuck the left toes. Other side, reach the left fingertips forward, right heel towards the back. Bend the right knee. Inhale, exhale, open up the chest and shoulders, circle around and grab the left foot. Kick the hand into the foot, foot into the hand. Rolling the left shoulder back to get into that back bend. Exhale, release the foot, circle the hand around. Reach the right leg long. Left leg meets it for plank pose. Shift the hips up high, but bend the knees and lift the heels. So you have that down dog, but your belly is on your thighs. Heels are lifted. This will allow you to get the sit bones a little higher. Pull the armpits towards each other to round the shoulders, round the upper back, and then pedal through the heels. Walk the big toes to touch. Come high on the balls of the feet. Tippy toe to the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Once you get to the top, interlace the thumbs, reach them up towards the sky. Separate the thumbs, so keep pulling at the thumbs to get the shoulders to fire. Inhale, exhale, take it over to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take it over to the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more each side. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up high. On the exhale, pull the shoulders to the opposite sides of the room. Slight back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Continue this motion all the way down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders up and back. Roll them forward. Shake the head yes, chin to chest. Shake the head no, chin to shoulders. Yes. No. Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins. Exhale, walk, step, or hop back to that chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal through the heels. Lift the hips high. Roll the shoulders down towards the mat. Take a deep inhale, step the big toes to touch. Walk, step, or hop forward to the top of your mat to that forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, long spine. Exhale, upward salute. Deep inhale, forward fold. Exhale, hands on shins, long spine. Inhale, hands on mat, walk, step, or hop back to that high plank pose. Lower just the knees, the chest, and then the chin. Exhale, pull the chest through, flip over the tops of the feet, elbows into the rib cage, low cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, find that downward facing dog.
You're more than welcome to lift the heels and bend the knees if that's what gets the sit bones up. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Step the big toes to touch. Deep bend in the knees. Walk, step, or hop forward to the top of your mat. So that forward fold. Exhale, long spine. Inhale, upward salute. Hands to heart center. Deep and long inhale. Deep and long exhale. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hands down, walk, step, or hop back to that plank pose. Chaturanga or low cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise that right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Spin the heel of the left foot 45 degrees. And rise to warrior one. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the left leg high on the inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Spin the heel of the right foot back. Rise up to warrior one. Deep inhale. And exhale, frame the front foot. Step it back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling through the heels. The heart rate came up just a little, just enough. Walk the big toes to touch. Deep bend in the knees, stare at the top of the mat. Walk, step, or hop forward to a chair pose. Exhale. Eyes closed, thumbs to heart center. Inhale, arms come up high, upward salute. Exhale, chair pose. Take your right leg with you as you rise out of chair. And step it back to a high lunge. Right hand into the inside of the left foot. Deep inhale. Exhale, rotate, reach towards the sky. High lunge twist. Left hand frames the front foot. Lower the back knee. Flip over the tops of the right foot. Interlace the thumbs. Anjaliasana, low lunge. Pulling the shoulders back, elevating the chest. Frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Step it forward to a chair pose. Hands to heart center. As you rise, take the left leg with you. Step it back to a high lunge. Left palm inside the right foot. Inhale, exhale, high lunge twist. Lower the left knee on the mat. Flip over the top of the left foot. Right hand frames the foot. Interlace the thumbs. Anjaliasana. Low lunge. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. This time, step it back to plank pose. to a down dog. Pedal through the heels. Raise the right leg high. Step it to the outside of the right hand. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand and sit low into this malasana squat. Shifting the hips from left to right. Going into our next twist. Take the left hand, reach to the outside of the left thigh. Right hand reaches up towards the sky for a twist. If this malasana is not for you, you can come high here, resting the elbows on the thighs, keeping the heels down, and then rotate and twist from here. But either way, we sit the hips low and we find our twist. Exhale, close and switch. Right hand outside of the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, open for that twist. Palms back to heart center. Shift it forward and back in this malasana squat. Palms down on the mat. If you're low, if you're high, just heel toe the feet. If you're low, palms down, heel toe the feet together. Tuck the chin, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shin, long spine. Exhale, hands on the mat, walk, step, or hop back to that high plank pose. Shift it to a down dog. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Find that warrior one. Spin the left heel back. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Warrior one. So keep actively pulling the hips back, drawing the inner thighs towards each other, and reach the hands up towards the sky. This is a deep inhale. On the exhale, open up for our first warrior two. So still squeezing the legs together from the inner thighs, making the spine long, reach the hands wide across from the tops and bottom of the mat. Reverse warrior. Left hand drags down the left thigh. Right palm faces up, and we reach for that reverse warrior. Legs stayed the same. Reverse triangle pose. Straighten the right leg. Going into full triangle pose. Reach the right fingertips forward, left fingertips towards the back, and start to hinge through the hip. So you chop through this hip, you lift, hinge, and reach, reach, reach. And when you can no longer reach, tip the shape. Hand can go into the inner calf, inner thigh, on the ankle, on the mat. Just to make sure you don't collapse on the right side. You find space and open up the chest and open up the shoulders. Left hand goes to the hip. Bend the right knee and right forearm presses into that right thigh to find the space between the ear and shoulders. Left hand traces past the ear for that extended side angle. Deep inhale on the exhale, warrior two. Frame the front foot with the hands, step it back to a plank pose. Find that down dog shape. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, spin the right heel down. Warrior one. Deep inhale, exhale, warrior two. Opening up the chest, reaching the hands far away, but squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Deep inhale.
Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reverse triangle. Inhale, exhale. Going into a full Trikonasana triangle pose. Shift through this hip. Shift, shift, shift. And when you can no longer shift, tip the shape. Triangle pose. Right hand on the hip. Bend the left knee, left forearm presses into the left thigh, finding space between the ear and shoulder. Deep inhale. Exhale, right hand traces past the right ear, extended side angle. Deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Deep inhale, reverse that warrior, and the exhale, frame the front foot, step it back to a plank pose, to a downward facing dog. Shift it forward to plank, coming down to the hands and knees. Tuck the toes, sit the hips towards the heels. If this is uncomfortable, you can untuck the toes and find that hero's pose once again with a gap between the legs. Reach the hands up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, find a slight back bend. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale. Exhale. This time on the inhale, circle the hands around. Exhale, interlace the palms. Roll the shoulders back, deeper back bend on that exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shift the shape forward, release the hands. Untuck the toes. Separate the feet, but bring the knees together and sit the hips between the heels. If that's uncomfortable, you can come back to this hero's pose. But if you're here, just move the hips from left to right. Allowing the hips to sink between the feet. Maybe even face the palms up. All right, tuck the toes. Left hand reaches around, so the palm of the left hand goes to the inside of the heel of the left foot. We inhale, we sit the hips back. Exhale, this thumb goes towards the back of the room for a nice back bend. So inhale, we sit. Exhale, we reach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sit up tall and switch. Right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the feet and knees and legs together to the right side of your mat, and then sit your hips to the left side. Extend the legs out long. Seated spinal twist. Right leg crosses over the left. Eye of the left elbow pulls it in nice and tight. Inhale, the spine gets long. Circle the right arm around. Exhale, press into the mat. Get long and deep in this twist. Each inhale, the spine gets long. Each exhale, you twist just a little more. Inhale, come back to center. Switch the cross of the legs. Pull it in nice and tight on an inhale. Circle that arm around. Exhale, open up the chest and shoulders. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Untwist. Reach the legs long. Reach the palms up. Tuck the tailbone. Slowly roll down. And once your body hits the mat, take your Shavasana. Palms up. Feet open. Knees possibly open. Rest here. Unfortunately, I have to go. Thank you for your quick practice. The light in me shines bright for the light in you. Namaste, warriors.